18-8.
I just realized I'm going to have to make one change. We have no Rob.
Yeah, I know.
And we're both in the same heat.
I don't know.
And these things aren't too bad. They don't feel horrible, but
18-2.
Hey, Corey. You're being promoted to Heat 3. And I'm being promoted to Heat 2.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Because the two of us can't be in the same race.
20.7.
Alright, guys, hold on. We're running a little bit behind here. It is 7:07. So
45 seconds to the start of the race.
21 cars, 3 heats, 7 cars per heat. Should have no problems. The turn marshals. Yeah, Daniel, need to separate us.
I already did.
Okay.
Corey got promoted and I was demoted to 2.
Okay. So anyhow, should be a quick night. We race on the half hour. We're starting a little late, so we'll try and catch up through the night.
We'll probably be racing on the 15 and the 45.
Yeah. Anyhow, first heat up will be Parker, Willis, Jacob, Robbie, Jason, Aaron, Brandon, and Bo. So you guys get it ready. Marshall spots for this track are fairly easy, the 4 corners. And since we have plenty, one on each side of this T right here, this guy gets here to the table, this guy gets there toward the pyramid, the carousel. Try and avoid making the guy in the corner jump over stuff to get the cars, so help him out as much as you can from here. Beyond that, guys, as I mentioned in the post, we're going to postpone the point series thing till we know we have points or parts readily available. So
Possibly
I don't
more
want somebody
cars.
else break a car and can't fix it in the middle of the point series. So right now it's looking like we're still talking March for good viability on everything right now.
Yep.
So I don't want to get somebody deep into the points and then break a car and can't get parts for it, and they're out of luck. So anyhow, beyond that, we got a couple new guys. Guys, I just put transponders in. Make sure you get out here and check in. Make sure your car's counting before we get started here. And then we're good to go.
Yeah.
So turn marshals will be heat 3, which is, you said Corey.
Corey is up. I'm down.
Okay.
1.
So it'll be Corey, Jim, Tom, myself, Curtis, Ryan, and Patrick. So guys, let's go ahead and get ready to get started.
I'll call the first one. I'm in the second one, and then I'll marshal the third one.
Jason Nicholson. Bo Barger. Aaron Eastham.
Just pull it all down. And lifetime should be up now. For some reason, it makes me click the box every time I do a new event now. Say I want the coach.
Robbie Marks. Parker Willis.
All right, we got everybody checked in. Let's go ahead and close the straightaway and get this rolling. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. All right, this one's going to be Parker on the 1, Jacob on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Jason on the 4, Aaron on the 5, Brandon on the 6, Bo on the 7. Remember, on the white grid. Once again, Parker on the 1, Jacob on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Jason on the 4, Aaron on the 5, Brandon on the 6, Bo on the 7. On the white grid, on the white grid. Whoever's on the red grid, back it to the white grid. Parker, Jacob, Robbie, Jason, Aaron, Brandon, Bo. That's fine with me if he'd like to be there. All right. There we go. All right. Make sure everything's going here. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Oh, a little bit rough on the start. Looks like it's Jacob out front. A little bit of trouble further back. Jacob having a little bit of trouble on the new table. It's Jacob, Bo, Robbie, Jason, Brandon, Aaron, and Parker. A little bit of trouble in the middle. Jacob and Robbie battling 1 and 2 down into the pits. Hairpin. Jacob in the white and green. Robbie in the orange. That is 1 and 2. Going over table 2. Through the switchback. Over the rollers. Jacob in the white and green is your leader. Minute 30 in. Two minutes in, and it's Jacob out front, Robbie second, Jason third, then Brandon, Bo, Aaron, and Parker. Uh-oh, trouble. Who was that? Oh, trouble off the back of the carousel. Carousel.
Two minutes left.
It's physically dragging. You just got dragged. Something's wrapped around the front. You got to wrap in.
Got a minute 30 to go. Jacob, Robbie, Jason, Brandon, Bo, Parker, Aaron. Looks like Aaron out of this one. Something wrapped around that front right wheel, causing some drag. A little bit of trouble. Turn one. Turn one. White and green is your leader. Give him some space. The orange buggy in second.
1 minute left.
Jacob, Robbie, Jason,
left.
Brandon, Bo, Parker, and Aaron.
.30 seconds left.
A little bit of trouble in the tape table. Tape table hairpin. 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
Okay, looks like everybody will be on their last lap now. Time's expired. When you cross the line, you're done. Robbie, you are done.
501.3
Parker
result.
is done.
Parker
Jacob's
Willis
done.
with a 13-lap.
Waiting on Brandon, Jason, and Bo.
Result. Jacob Fromey
Brandon,
done with a 17-lap.
Jason,
505.8 result.
And Bo. That is it.
Brandon Hoverson done with a 16-lap. 511.6 result. Jason Nicholson done with a 16-lap. 513.6
All right, heat
result.
2. Bring them up.
All drivers are finished. Bo Barger done with a 14-lap. 516.3 result. Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 3. Craig Snyder.
All right, so far, Jacob with a 17.505 is our fast run.
Bartlott.
Need heat 2 to check in. Need the guys that just ran out to turn marshal, please.
John Socha. Daniel Hines. Jeremy Nicholson. One minute to the start of the race. .45 seconds to the start of the race.
Nick, you out there? This race is Craig, Bart, Daniel, Stan, Jeremy, Nick, and John.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Nick, you, yes. You're up. All right, guys, straightaway's closed. I need to get, I believe this is Stan, and I need to check in.
Race.
All right, Stan, cross the line for me real quick. Oop. Wait a minute. Why did that not do that? Try again. Cross the line for me. There it goes. It took that time. We're good. All right, Nick, need you to cross. That was Nick. Well, okay, that's not bad. Not right then. All right, Nick, cross for me. All right.
Nick Krodinger.
Now Stan, cross for me. Stan Willis. Stan, cross the line for me.
Stan Willis.
All right, we are good. Everybody's checked now. All right, guys, grid for this one is Craig on the 1, Bart on the 2, Daniel on the 3, Stan Willis on the 4, Jeremy on the 5, Nick on the 6, and John on the 7. Remember using the white lines, guys. Craig 1, Bart 2, Daniel 3, Stan 4, Jeremy 5, Nick 6, and John 7. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. This one is going to go at the sound of the tone. 4 cars going over table 2. A little bumping and a lot of bumping. Oh, my. Big mess in the middle. Who we got out front? Craig comes across the line, followed by Nick, John, Jeremy, Daniel, Bart. Oh. John to the point. It's John, Craig, Nick, Jeremy, Bart, Daniel, Stan, your running order. Got one upside down in the carousel, and there's cars coming. You can't get to it. Had to wait for the freight train past. Battle for lead going over the table, too. Daniel sneaks inside all of them. Oh, and gets bumped. It's clear. Daniel inside on the slick turn. Oh, pile up, guys. Help him out. Help him out. Be greasy. Daniel's trying to power slide everything. All right, we have Daniel, Nick, Craig, John, Jeremy, Bart, and Stan, your running order. 150 into this one. In the middle. Oh, pop. Uh-oh. Up. Yeah, just put it down. Don't worry about it if it's broke. Nothing we can do about it. All right, Daniel out front. Nick second, Craig third. Daniel with a 7-second lead over Nick. Nick with 6 seconds over Craig. Craig with just 1 second over Jeremy and John.
Ooh. 2 minutes left.
Daniel currently on a 17.501 pace with 2 minutes to go. Fast lap is a 15.7. Back up, Craig. There you go. He just earned a 15.4. Daniel now has a lap on the field. It's on an 18.513 pace with a minute to go, guys. 1 minute to go. It's Daniel, Nick, Jeremy, John, Craig, Stan, and looks like Bart's out with the broken car. That was lucky.
45 seconds left. "30 seconds left."
Daniel's remembering how to drive a short course around the factory. "15 seconds remaining. It's Daniel, Nick, John, Jeremy,
left.
Craig, Stan. Race number 3. Get them ready. When you cross the line, you're done. John is done.
16-lap
Stan is
502.4
done.
result.
Jeremy's done. Daniel's done.
Stan
Waiting
Willis
on
done
Nick
with
and
a
Craig.
15-lap 504.5
Waiting on
result.
Nick and Craig, guys. Here they
Jeremy
come.
Nicholson done with a 16-lap
And there's Craig, there's Nick.
505.5 result.
That is all. Daniel with an
Hines done with an
18.506.
506 flat result. Craig Snyder done with a 15-lap 515.7 result. All drivers are finished. Nick Krodinger done with a 17-lap 516.2 result. Up next, race number 3. Micro B Spec Heat 3 of 3. Jim Kraft, Curtis Sand, Tom Bach, Ryan Hasty, Corey Socha. One minute to the start of the race.
Do you have one? Yeah, you gave it to me. Okay. I just didn't want to throw it on there. I know. Because I popped the link
45 seconds to the start of the race.
and lost like 2-3 laps on that.
Tony Hines. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Patrick Willis.
All right, we got everybody checked in. Got the marshals out there. Grid for this one is going to be Corey on the 1, Jim on the 2, Tom on the 3, Tony on the 4, Curtis on the 5, Ryan on the 6, Patrick on the 7. Go ahead and grid them up. Corey on the 1, Jim on the 2, Tom on the 3, Tony on the 4, Curtis on the 5, Ryan on the 6, Patrick on the 7. Corey on the 1, Jim on the 2, Tom on the 3, Tony on the 4, Curtis on the 5, Ryan on the 6, Patrick on the 7. No, Corey is up there. Yes, on white. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. After 2, it's Corey out front, Tony in second, Tom in third. Make it Tom in second, Tom in first. Tom, Corey, Tony now. A little further back, we got Patrick in fourth, Jim fifth, Curtis sixth, and Ryan seventh. Corey, Tom, and Tony. 1, 2, 3. They're coming through the rollers. Careful. Corey in the blue and white out front. Tom in the white and green. Sorry, silver and green. Tony in the white and pink. It's 1, 2, and 3. Tom going to go to the lead. Tony going to get it wrong in the middle. Tom out front with the fastest lap of the race so far, 15:069. And Corey has just lost power in the middle of the track. No throttle. Tom out front, Tony in second, Patrick third, Curtis, Ryan, and Jim.
2 minutes left.
I think it'll be fine for 1:10 left to go in this one, but Curtis, you might want to look at that transmission after this. It's a little grindy.
1 minute left.
Trouble on the cheetah table.
— 45 seconds left.
40 seconds to go. Tom out front, Tony in second. Then Patrick, Curtis, Ryan, and Jim.
30 seconds left.
Tom in the silver and green, Tony in the white and pink. They have a lap and a half over the field.
15 seconds left.
Five seconds to go. Tom just got into the 14s with a 14:983. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done.
Tom Bach done with a 19.
Tom is done with a
14:60 result.
62.6 fast lap on the very last lap. Going to take an overall pace of a 19:503. It'll be Tony second with a 19:509. Patrick third, 17:505. Curtis fourth, 17:516. Ryan, Jim finishing out the order. Then Corey out lap 6. Lost power.
5:12.9 result. All drivers are finished. Curtis Sand done with a 17 lap 5:16.4 result. Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec Heat 1 of 3. Brandon Hoverson. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Jacob from here. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Jason Nicholson. Robbie Marks. Bo Barger.
I did pull the cover off of mine looking at it once. Oh, is this a cover?
Aaron Easthand.
It's not a box. I was expecting to pull off a speed control. Like if you wanted to make it a box, you only need AC control with the brace on. I did take mine apart once, and I was like, well, I took the service. Nobody's doing that. That's new. I got it. Tiny. Smell like a protest? No, it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell bad. Once again, there's not much to burn. On the board? A burning board is yeah, but if it was just one little thing. What are you thinking you might have soldered? You had solder going across? Solder blob on the cast rod.
You guys getting ready to start a race or something? I'm ready. I think they're taking 5. Are we taking 5? I think so. Daniel, would you tear my car?
Figure this out.
Would you tear my car apart if you were me right now?
Do you have any
Parker Willis.
the next 15 minutes?
I got a Marcellus next race.
I'll marshal for you a volunteer.
Well, I gotta buy stuff too, don't I? More than likely.
Actually, if there's something wrong, it's an entire transmission, and you can swap that in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, because it comes complete.
Yeah.
It's not like
Something's grinding.
only when I'm under load, it's grinding. Over here in this corner, over there.
Do you
pretty much
feel
every
it?
corner.
Do you feel it?
I don't necessarily feel it. I know it's happening. I'll race.
If you don't feel it, you can risk it.
And then worst case, buy a new transmission.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like $20 and it's
I'm
completely
running this.
serviceable.
I think it might be because I was in your all's race, but let's try probably the fastest I've ever ran. I might just stick with it.
The drive's okay, right?
The drive's great.
It just sounds fun.
All right, do we have everybody out here for round one? All right.
Check your dog bones or check something else. There's something else wrong. Take your tires off and look at it. I doubt it's a thing.
Okay. What do you think about pinion gear? Doubtful? Possible?
Possibly. Could be the pinion rope gear cover. Have you messed with that at all?
I haven't messed with it. Or just making noises.
I ain't seen a train drive. Have you blown one out yet with mine?
No. Yeah, I have. And I have a.
Okay, I'm fixing one name, and then we'll get this going here.
You have a Sears plastic. Is anybody making a aluminum? Yeah.
I think so.
I didn't look to see where the where they have.
I saw it out in there.
Oh, they have it on some kind of roller piece there. Okay,
Don't let it pick them apart.
Stand strong. Stay back. No doubt. Yeah.
One second. Bear with me.
Up next, race number 4. Micro B Spec Heat 4 of 4.
This is not the starting tone.
Transponder 8735026.
No, I clicked the wrong name. I'm fixing that now. Yes, I did fat finger it. No, I quite literally put Stan Willis in it instead of the new driver Steve Willis. I had it.
Oh.
I quite literally clicked
That's
the wrong
why I was calling for
profile.
Stan and there was nobody coming.
I
Okay.
clicked the wrong profile, so I had to go back to Q1, add a Q1 result.
Okay.
But it is all sorted now.
All right.
It's just you'll have to re-add that transponder.
We'll figure it out.
Everything else is fine.
All right.
Could you call this?
I'll call this.
Okay. Well, you might want Q2.
All right.
Up next, race number 3.
Race 3.
Micro B Spec Heat 3 of 3. Up
All right,
next,
everybody go around for
race
one lap
number
and check
2.
in, then come back to your good spot.
Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 3. Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec Heat 1 of 3.
I know Stan Willis. I
Jacob Frommier, Brandon Hoverson, Parker Willis, Bo Barger, Robbie Marks, Aaron Easthan, Jason Nicholson.
Okay, Jacob on the 1, Robbie on the 2, Brandon on the 3, Jason on the 4, Bo on the 5, Parker 6, and Aaron on the 7. Come on, grid them up, guys. Jacob 1, Robbie 2, Brandon, Jason, Bo, excuse me, Parker, and Aaron.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, folks. Micro B spec, Heat 1, round 2. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. Middle. Got another one by the outside of the roller. All right, guys, 45 into this one. Bo out front. Jason, Robbie, Jacob. Then Brandon, Aaron, and Parker. All right, there we go. All right, Robbie out front, Jacob, Bo, Jason, Brandon, Aaron, and Parker. All right, folks. Let me pick up who's where. I see Robbie going around up over the mountain currently. Jacob right behind him. Oh, down the lead, down the straightaway they go. Jacob now to the point. Robbie in second, right behind him. Waiting to see who comes across third.
I know it looks like he's got a.
Brandon up to third now. Jason to fourth. Bo having a really bad lap here. Watch it. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Jacob out front. He's on the 16.506. 16 flat pace now. Just turned his fastest lap of a 16.1. Also the fastest lap of the heat.
Two minutes left.
Jacob still out front. Up to a 17.512 pace. Right now, the only one improving is Aaron. He has moved himself up ahead of Corey. So I think Aaron was a DNF last race, so. 6. All right, folks, coming up on 1 minute to go. Jacob still out front. New fast lap out of Jacob, a 16.0. Robbie holding on to second. Brandon Hooverson about a lap back in third. Then Jason Nicholson, Bo Barger, Parker, and Aaron. That's the way they run. Jason, Bo, and Parker all in the same lap. Everybody else is one lap apart from each other.
Left. $30 left.
Jacob, Robbie, Brandon.
$15 left.
Five seconds remaining. Looks like this will be everybody's last lap. Gonna be close for Jason. Nope, he did not make it.
Jason Nicholson.
When you cross the line, you're done.
Lap 501.1
Jason,
result.
Bo, Jacob, Parker,
Bo Barger done with
Aaron,
lap
Brandon, and whoop,
result.
not done yet. Robbie.
Jacob Frommier done with a
Remember, Marshall, stay at your position until everybody's done.
Result. Parker Willis done with a 14-lap 505.2 result. Aaron Easthand done with a 13-lap 506.5 result. Brandon Hoverson done with a 15-lap 508.3 result. All drivers are finished.
All right,
Robbie
E2
Marks
on track. Daniel, Nick, John, Jeremy,
result.
Craig, Steve, and Bart.
Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 3. John Socha. Bart Lobb. Craig Snyder.
Current top 7 are Tom, myself, Daniel, Jacob, Patrick Willis, Nick Krodinger, and Curtis Sand. Curtis at a 17.516. If you want to break into the top 7, you need to do a 17-lap run. The next 7 are all 16-lap runs.
1 minute to the start
Front
of
straightaway,
the race.
he needs a little help. Okay, guys, it just ran. We need you out here to turn marshal. Everybody turn marshals.
Daniel Hines.
Hey, Jacob.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, kick it over against the tables there. Stop. Yeah, there you go.
Jeremy Nicholson.
Guys are rolling off the edge of that and dropping a wheel in that crack and getting stuck.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
There you go. Better than it was.
$15 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Willis.
Okay, guys, everybody is checked in. Straightaway is closed, and let's get a grid. It'll be Daniel on the 1, Nick on the 2, John on the 3, Jeremy on the 4, Craig on the 5, Steve on the 6, and Bart on the 7. Daniel 1, Nick 2, John 3, Jeremy 4, Craig 5, Steve 6, and Bart 7. All right, folks, we have marshals, we have drivers, Micro B Spec, Heat 2, Round 2. You are going to go at the sound of the tone. Daniel out front, John Socha in second. Otherwise known as Captain K. Up, straight away. Throw him over. There you go. He's got that new car syndrome. Watch straight away. Back it up. Back. Keep going and help him. Turn him around. He's struggling. All right, Daniel out front, Nick and John battling for that number 2 spot. 5 seconds back. We pick up, here comes Daniel going around the tape table and down the front straightaway. That battle for second right now. Let's spread out a little bit. Nick has gotten a little ahead of John. Nick down the straightaway and John down the straightaway. They're that far apart. Oh, Nick has trouble at their table too. That's a battle for second again. Oh, John finds the board. Daniel out here knocking on a TQ run. Staying out of traffic. Oh, got tapped. Oh, getting tied up in traffic again. That one hurt. It's Daniel out front. Bart Laub up to second. John Sosha and Nick Crotinger. Bart came out of nowhere. He's battling for that number 2 spot now. Bart in the green and white fade. That is a battle for second coming down the hill. Oh, John back around now. Bart to second, Nick to third. Jeremy is in this one. No, Jeremy into fourth. Nick back to fifth. John, Bart, Jeremy, and Nick all battling for that number 2 spot.
2 minutes left.
Daniel, it's slowed to a 19.512. He does have a fast lap of a 15.4, though. And at 14.9. Watch straightaway. .330 down, 130 to go. It's Daniel, Bart, Jeremy, John, Nick. Bart, Jeremy, John, Nick, all battling for that number 2 spot.
One minute left.
1 minute remaining. Daniel out front. He's on a 19.514. Bart in second right now on a 17.516. That'll move him up to 6th overall.
45 seconds left.
What'd he drop? Ooh, I don't have those.
30 seconds left.
Watch the table, or the back mountain. That got a little ugly there. Watch turn one, watch turn one.
15
Help him.
seconds
Help him,
left.
help him, help him. All right, guys, time has expired. When you cross the line, you are done. Nick is done. Jeremy's done.
Result. Jeremy Nickosen done with a 16-lap 5:04.2
Steve is done. Craig is done.
Steve Willis done with a 13.
Daniel and Bart are done. And John, that is it. Daniel wins it with a 19.513. Bart with a 17.513.
Result.
Moves him up to 6th overall. John Socia with a 17.515 moves him to 7th overall.
Result. Bart Log done with a 17-lap 5:13.3 result. All drivers are finished. John Socha done with a 17-lap 5:15.3 result. Up next, race number 3. Micro B Spec Heat 3 of 3. Ryan Hasty, Jim Kraft, Curtis Sand, Tom Bach, Patrick Willis.
Better than the 14 I had the first one. 16 this time.
1 minute to the start of the race.
That's better than the 14. I had proper length this time. That's
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
What are you doing down there?
Racer's minute.
Is that all it has?
Tony Hines.
Something's falling out.
Okay.
Corey, you think you could fix it in a minute? Or do we have no idea what it even is?
You start by the way we finish.
Good run.
Okay.
What's the matter, Corey?
It goes about a mile an hour.
Yeah.
It ran out of go juice.
It's a brand new motor and speed control.
Put a motor in it because he was worried that would be the problem.
He did put one in it.
Yeah.
Battery good?
Just pull it off the charger.
Ooh, that was close. And
No full speed down the straightaway, please.
I don't think there is a real setting point on it.
It's not calibrated right. It's nowhere near calibrated. Right.
I just watched a video on it. That's all I know.
It takes 2 seconds to start.
You turn it on, turn it to the right, reverse I think. When you turn it on, then you adjust what you want to do. You have to do one thing at a time. Yes. So you can do like your left turn, powered off, powered on. Do your right turn, powered off, powered on. You can do forward, brake, reverse.
Yeah, they say to get into calibration mode, turn right and reverse while turning off the transmitter.
Yeah, that's what that was close. That was right.
Yep. You rock, you just pull the throttle down and you adjust your steering brake all the way up. Because there's no reason to put it anywhere else.
When I quit driving up there, but then over here, I'm like,
Hey guys, stop for a second.
Stop. He's trying to redo the.
He's trying to redo his remote. Guys, everybody stop.
I have not had the calorie speed control on it.
Yeah, down and say right in reverse while you turn the transmitter on.
I'll encourage you to try it.
Transmitter's still on though.
Yeah, it's turn the transmitter off, then turn
You
it
gotta
back
turn it
on.
off, then hit right in reverse.
Speed controller on or off during the...
It doesn't matter. Because the transmitter goes into
There you
calibration
go.
mode. There you go. And then so you pull the trigger down.
Adjust it all the way up.
Adjust it all the way up.
The steering rate is all the way up. That's not calibrated. It's not the radio.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Oh, that's reverse.
That's reverse.
Oh, God. Reverse is
The
fast?
speed controller's not calibrated. Somebody find instructions. I've never done this.
I don't think it's actually in the book.
You have to just look up the SL2, I think, instead of like, because I've done it before.
It's like button presses. What the heck? We're learning something, guys.
That's going to happen again.
It's never too old to learn something.
Calibration is going on. So that's calibrating the radio. That's the problem. All right, well, let's do the radio recalibration. Okay. Axe to the right. Good. I can control endpoints, but that's not right. That's not calibrated. That's the problem.
Yeah, that should be max speed for.
There's no settings in here on how to calibrate the thing. There's binding, there's programming for running mode and drag brake.
Yeah, that's about the only thing that I know of on the ESC.
Yeah.
Actually, I said that once or twice. That's an easy one to set. You just hold it down for 3 seconds while it's on.
Oh, the drag brake?
To change between
Motor's wired in
neutral.
reverse.
No, motor's wired right. All right, Corey, we'll figure it out. I don't know. We'll have to look it up. I can't remember what's going on. The speed controller's not calibrated. It's not the radio.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But even the speed control. That's the problem.
All right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Right here.
I'll deal with that.
All right, gonna figure that out later.
Speed controller's not. We replaced the speed controller. The speed controller's not calibrated. Not radio.
It's gonna be Tom on the 1, Tony on the 2, Patrick on the 3, Curtis on the 4, Ryan on the 5, Jim on the 6. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Tom out front. Tony second. One, two, three, four. As they started, it is Jim up to 5th, Ryan down to 6th. A little bit of trouble in the middle. A little bit of trouble for Tom on the new table.
Or somebody's.
No, I was watching. It's linked to your dad.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's late to skip controller.
It's trying to drive away on its own.
That's for the 25. That's not for the
Well, like, you know,
that won't work for that signal. I found the one for that unit. There's nothing mentioning calibration in it.
Minute 30 in, it's Tom out front, Patrick in second, Tony third. Second and third going through the rollers now, battling for position. Oh, a little bit of trouble. They come together. Patrick in the yellow, Tony in the white and pink. Careful on the new table, careful on the new table. Clear. Little trouble on the rollers, on the rollers. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Tom, Tony, Patrick, Curtis, Ryan, and Jim.
Two minutes left.
Trouble on the outside of the rollers, on the outside of the rollers by the straightaway. Careful on the straight. You're clear. Go. Tom in the silver and green is your leader. Tony in the white and pink in second. Patrick in the yellow in third. Minute 30 to go.
Oh, okay. So if it goes wrong, just bolt new one on. Fair enough.
One minute left.
Literally a fucking part.
45 seconds to go.
Seconds left. .30 seconds left. .15 seconds left.
In the middle, in the rollers. 10 seconds to go. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done.
Ryan Hasty
Tom
done
will
with
set a new
15 lap
TQ.
502.7 result.
It'll
Jim
be a
Kraft
20
done
lap
with a
run. He's
15
coming
lap
around the tape table
503.2
now.
result.
Down the straightaway.
Tony Hines done with
Tom will
a
get a new
18 lap
TQ of
504.1
8:20.513.9.
Patrick
It'll be Tony
Willis
second,
done with a
18.504.
17
Patrick
lap
17.508. Curtis
508.6
17.514.
Tom
Ryan
Bach
and
done
Jim
with a
finishing
20
out the
lap
order.
513.9 result. All drivers are finished. Curtis Sand done with a 17 lap 514 flat result.
Alright, how do you want to sort this? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I
Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec Heat 1 of 3. Parker Willis.
All right, we're coming. All right. We cannot figure out what's going on with Corey's car. We're going to get round one rolling here. Go ahead, pull them off, and get the round one cars out and rolling. Or the race one cars, round three. It'll be Jason, Jim, Bo, Parker, Steve, and Aaron.
Bo Barger. One minute to the start of the race. Jim Kraft. Jason Nicholson. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Aaron Easthan. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Willis.
All I'm hearing is excuses. All I'm hearing is excuses. Queen City rules 3 make a class. I make one. You could have had yours, and then that other guy had one. I'm talking like 2 heats. Yeah, are you guys gonna run micro on Monday? Classes we already had. Why I have no idea. Nobody wants to do it. I want to run it. Literally every class in all the races school.
Dude, he can drive. I don't know if you can turn this thing down, but he can drive this. It's got everything.
I will, but I highly doubt it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what people have done.
Wait, is that like an extra transmitter?
Does anybody have a spare receiver unit for a Micro B? The 2-in-1 ESC receiver.
That's true, you would. Because you made the brushless.
Yeah, he would have brushless right there. There's your third. You can beat up on me and him.
He can drive. Dude, if you want to turn it down to a, it's got a transponder and everything.
I mean, I don't know that.
Actually,
really turned into 4 wheels with this. I was when I started in September. That seemed like the evolution of 4 wheel. Am I wrong, or is that when?
Last year.
Oh, this it was already a thing, but this. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Last year's when I started. Yeah, it seemed like everyone was like.
Not like 2024, 2020.
All right, let's get them rolling. Jason on the 1, Jim on the 2, Bo on the 3, Parker on the 4, Steve on the 5, Aaron on the 6.
Last September, it seemed like 4 wheel was like 6 or 7. Now it's like it's gonna be 3 heats deep.
Could I use a marshal by the entrance? Marshal by the entrance, please. One more in the middle if we have it.
I wanted to be last week. The Typhon got like second. And Typhon.
All right. Tom, are you good out there by yourself? You good out there by yourself? All right. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's get this one rolling. On the tone. Jason going to cross the line first, followed by Bo. Parker, Aaron, Steve. Jim had a pit stop down in the pit's hairpin. Jason in the pink and black is your leader.
And this track's very tame, I feel like. This track's actually like pretty safe.
A little over halfway through, it's Jason, Jim, Parker, Bo, Steve, and Aaron. Trouble in the middle.
2 minutes left.
It's a rough lap for a couple drivers there.
1 minute left.
A little bit of trouble outside the carousel.
"45 seconds left.
What? Micros? Like cars? Oh. Order some.
30 seconds left.
25 seconds to go.
"15 seconds left.
5 seconds. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done. A little trouble in the rollers, went upside
Bo
down.
Barger done with a 14-lap 5:05 flat result. Jason Nicholson done with a 16-lap 5:11.4 result. Aaron Easthand done with a 13-lap 5:13.5 result. Jim Kraft done with a 16-lap 5:13.9 result. Steve
All
Willis
right, that
done
is
with a
everybody.
14-lap
Jason takes this one 16.511.
result.
Jim second 16.513.
All drivers
Then
are
is Parker,
finished.
Bo, Steve, and Aaron finishing
Parker
out the
Willis
order.
done with a 15-lap 5:26.8 result. Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 3. Robbie Marks, Craig Snyder,
All right, guys.
Brandon Hoverson,
Round 3. Heat 2.
Jeremy Nicholson, Ryan Hasty. 1 minute to the start of the race. Nick Krodinger. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Daniel Hines. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, need the guys who just ran out the turn marshal, please. Jason's got this whole track. He's ready. Okay, guys, all my drivers are checked in. We need marshals. We get this thing rolling. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Okay, grid on this one is Daniel on the 1, Nick on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Jeremy on the 4, Ryan on the 5, Craig 6, and Brandon 7.
It's similar to WB, or the other one. What that is?
All right, get that out of my system. All right, we got a grid. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one is going to go at the sound of the tone. In a hole, in a hole. Okay, guys, Daniel out front, Nick second, Ryan third, then Jeremy, Robbie, and Brandon all together. Actually, Ryan, Brandon, Jeremy, and Robbie all battling together for that number 3 spot. In the middle, in the rollers, $130 down, $330 to go. Daniel currently on 25-14. He's 1 second off Daniel's or Tom's TQ. Watch the front straight. Just think if he put tires on the car. He didn't. On top of the hill, guys. In the middle, in the middle, in the middle. It's clear. Watch table one. Watch table one. Watch the cheetah table. Clear. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Daniel out front. He's on a 25-11. On top of the cheetah table. Watch cheetah table. In the middle, in the middle. In the hole, in the hole, in the hole.
2 minutes left.
In the middle, guys. Come on. Help. In the middle, in the middle, in the middle. Middle, middle, middle.
1 minute left. Forty-five
Top
seconds
table, guys.
left.
Watch table 2. Watch table 2. Stay inside on table 2. Clear. In the middle, 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 guys. Bo.
30 seconds left.
Marshals, don't be afraid to go get cars, please.
15 seconds left.
All right, guys,
Daniel
time's expired. When you
Hines
cross the
done with
line,
a
you're
18
done.
lap
Daniel was caught at the
501 flat
line.
Result. Craig Snyder done with a 13 lap 502.2 result.
Daniel, Ryan, Robbie, Brandon,
done
maybe.
with a
This
15
might change
lap
coming down the straightaway.
505.8 result.
Brandon gets around
Jeremy
Robbie in
Nicholson
the
done
last
with a
bit
15
there.
lap 507.3 result. Ryan Hasty done with a 17 lap 511.7 result. All drivers are finished. Brandon Hoverson done with a 16 lap 514.1 result. Robbie Marks done with a 16 lap 514.2 result. Up next, race number 3. Micro B Spec Heat 3 of 3.
Why did I turn corners and find people randomly in the middle of the track?
Tom Bach. John Socha. Bart Lobb.
This old guy was trying, but he was just slow. I'm talking about the fact that I came down to turn 1 and somebody standing at the apex. And I waited for you because I bumped you in there. I was like, I'm sorry, Daniel.
Guys, when you're turn marshaling, please look alive, watch the race. Don't watch the surroundings. There was quite a bit of marshaling in space that time.
Jacob Frommier.
I applaud the gentleman there in the middle of the track. He was doing a fine job.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Buy the orange one. I was trying to help. I was like, I'm sorry.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Curtis Sand.
I was already down, so screw it at that point, but my thought was, after this bend,
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I was like, well, that didn't work. Because I came wide, because you usually carry more speed than me, and you went wide too. So, it didn't work.
Yeah, you guys all got hung up, and then Daniel lapped like almost everyone except me, like second lap in.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I don't know
Start for everybody else.
Tony Hines.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, if I got.
Well, when he got caught there, I sat there and waited because I accidentally bumped him. I was like, my bad.
Where did I fall into? I was just not visible. Oh, okay.
You almost ended up underneath it. Just a crappy roll.
All right, grid for this one's going to be Tom on the 1, Tony on the 2, Jacob on the 3, Patrick on the 4, Bart on the 5, Curtis on the 6, John on the 7. All right, looks like we're ready to roll. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Tom going to cross the line first. It'll be Jacob up to second, Tony down to third, Curtis up to fourth, John up to fifth, Bart down to sixth, Patrick down to seventh. Trouble in the middle. little bit of trouble down on the pits hairpin. And Tony's going back to the wrong side of the track.
There's a hole there? Didn't know there was a hole there.
I did it earlier in practice.
Tom out front, Jacob second, Patrick, Curtis, John, Bart, and Tony. Halfway through this one, Tom, Jacob, Patrick, Tony, Curtis, John, and Bart.
Two minutes left.
Minute 45 to go.
One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
Tom, Tony, Jacob, Patrick, John, Curtis, and Bart, the running order.
"15 seconds left.
Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done.
5:0.8 result. Jacob Frommier done with a 17-lap 5:01.5 result. Patrick Willis done with a 17-lap 5:10 flat result. Tony Hines done with a 18-lap 5:10.2 result.
That
Curtis
is everybody.
Sand done
All
with a
right.
16
Tom
lap
takes it 25-15.
5:15
Tony
flat
second 18-5-10.
Tom
Then
Bach
Jacob,
done
Patrick,
with a
John,
20
Curtis, and
lap
Bart finishing out the order.
5:15.7 result.
Gonna get the main set up
All
and we'll get them
drivers
rolling.
are finished. Bart Log done with a 16-lap 5:17.5 result. Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec C main.
All right, Micro B, C main. It'll be Jim, Parker, Bo, Steve, and Aaron. There will be no time for practice, guys. We're going to roll right into the mains.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Parker Willis, Bo Barger, "30 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Willis, "15 seconds to the start of the race. Jim Kraft, Aaron Easthan,
All right, let's get round 1 rolling here. Got Jim on the 1, Parker on the 2, Bo on the 3, Steve on the 4, Aaron on the 5. I need drivers from the A main out to Marshall. Need one more down by me. I need one on the hill, and I need actually just those 2. I need one down by me and one on the hill.
I voted tribute.
This is a race. Yes.
All right, Micro B Spec C main. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. A little bit of trouble in the middle. Oh, trouble in the middle. That looks hurt. Careful, careful. Jim out front, Parker second, Steve third, Bo fourth, Aaron fifth.
Two minutes left.
I just got my wrench in today to start working on mine. The mailman wouldn't deliver my mail for 5 days because of
Minute 40 to go.
I didn't want to work on it. I didn't want to work on it with the stock wrench. So.
Yeah, right. Not without breaking more. Try to finish the race. How expensive do you want this race to be? It's like $12 for that tax.
Remember, we do podium pictures at the end of the night. It'll be 3 mains. We'll take pictures after that, and then we'll get out of here tonight. It's looking like it'll be about 9:30.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
A little bit of trouble down turn 1. Clear.
30 seconds
30 seconds to
left.
go.
15 seconds left.
10 seconds. Trouble in the middle, trouble in the middle. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done.
Bo Barger done with a 14-lap 5:08 flat result.
Still waiting on
Jim
Parker,
Kraft done
Steve,
with
and
a
Aaron.
16-lap
Aaron is out
5:09.4
of this one.
result. All drivers are
And
finished.
nice race to the line. That was actually
Steve
for
Willis
position.
done with a
Steve will
15-lap
grab second. Parker will grab
5:21.3
third.
result.
Finishing
Parker Willis done with a 15-lap
7/100ths of a second
5:21.4
apart
result.
under the line. All right, Micro B
Up
Spec,
next,
B-Main, you're
race
up.
number 2.
Let's get them out here. Get drivers from the
Micro
last one out
B-Spec
to Marshall,
B-Main.
plus a volunteer or two,
Craig
please.
Snyder. Robbie Marks. Brandon Hoverson.
I'm already finished. I put myself in C, so it worked.
And he wants to totally can't race on even ground anybody.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Even then, he's not going to come out here on a Monday.
Yeah. He did have to work on Monday. He wouldn't even stay in the race if he left at 7 o'clock.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, McCosens, John Sosha, and McCarty. Hearing
30 seconds to the start of the race. Nick Krodinger. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Jeremy Nickosen. Jason Nickosen.
I already did that.
Waiting on John to check in.
Hold on a minute, Daniel. You looking for something? I want to see if I can trade spots for him.
John Socha.
No. Thank you. No, I don't need to talk to you.
All right, there's John. It'll be John on the 1, Nick on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Jeremy on the 4, Jason on the 5, Craig on the 6, Brandon on the 7. All right, good, good. I like it. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. A little bit of trouble on the carousel, and they get cleared up. Battle for the lead, coming into the pits, hairpin, a little spin. All right, it is Jeremy out front, Jason second, John, Nick, Robbie, Craig, Brandon. Trouble in turn 1. It's John out front this time around, followed by Robbie, Brandon, Nick, Jeremy, Craig, and Jason. Make it Jason and Craig now. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the middle. Ooh. Watch it, watch it. There you go. John out front, Brandon second, Nick, Jeremy, Robbie, Craig, and Jason. A little bit of trouble on the new table, trouble on cheetah table, trouble on the cheetah table. Right now, top 6 cars on the lead lap. Trouble, table 2, it's clear. A little over halfway through this one. It's John, Nick, Brandon, Robbie, Craig, Jeremy, Jason.
Two minutes left. One minute left.
.45 seconds to go. Still John out front.
Left.
Nick, Robbie, Brandon, Craig, Jeremy, and Jason.
.30 left. .15 left.
Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done. Craig, Jeremy, Robbie, Brandon, Jason. Still waiting on John. Oh, there's John. Waiting on Nick.
Robbie Marks done with a 16-lap 503.5 result.
And
Brandon
there's Nick.
Hubbardson
That is
done
everybody.
with a
John takes it 17.506. Nick second, 17.515. Then is Robbie with a 16.503. Brandon 16.504.
Flat result.
Craig, Jeremy,
John
and
Socha
Jason
done with a
finishing out the
17 lap
order.
506.5
Micro B, Spec,
result.
A Main, you're up.
All drivers are finished. Nick Krodinger done with a 17-lap 515.3 result. Up next, race number 3. Micro B Spec A Main. Ryan Hasty.
Yeah, I was in the C main. I already did my race.
Bart Lobb.
We had the same car. So you were by me, but I don't know how far.
Jacob Frommier.
I would just like, screw it. You're first or second. I'm just going to hop in behind you and just
Tom Bach, Tony Hines.
We had about 4 or 5 laps of that thing.
Yeah, we were all right there. And then
1 minute to the start of the race.
You know, driver issues.
Patrick Willis,
These are fun now. The little micros are fun.
I'm surprised you made a brush one.
Curtis Sand. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got everybody checked in. Straightaways closed. Straightaways closed. Grid for this one's going to be
30
Tom on the
seconds to
1,
the
Tony
start
on
of
the
the
2,
race.
Jacob on the 3, Patrick on the 4, Ryan on the 5, Bart on the 6, Curtis on the 7.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
Tom, Tony, Jacob, Patrick, Ryan, Bart, Curtis. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. A little bit of trouble on the new table. You're good. Go. Tom, Tony, Jacob, Patrick, Bart, Ryan, Curtis. Tom now has about 3-4 seconds on Tony. Actually, probably now has about 5 or 6. 5.8. Tom out front, Tony second, Jacob third, Ryan, Curtis, Bart, and Patrick. A bit of trouble coming into the pits hairpin. He get cleared up though. Tom out front in the silver and green. Going through. Oh, a little bit trouble after the table 2. Tom going over the new table. That is your leader. Down through the hairpin, over tape table, coming down the straightaway. Got Tony in second, white and pink. Jacob in third, white and green. Tom making his way through the traffic. Estimated 25:15. .240 to go. Ryan and Patrick and Bart battling all for position. Come through the middle now. A little bit of trouble. I think that was Patrick tagging the inside wall on the new table. They've got the leader coming through. Patrick up to 5th. It'll be Bart down to 6th.
2 minutes left.
It's a rough lap for Curtis. Where is he? He broke. Uh-oh. Ryan is really fighting Tom for this for some reason. And that's what happens. Tom out front, 8.5 over Tony. Tony now has a lap over Jacob. Jacob has about 3/4 of a lap over Ryan. Ryan with 5 seconds over Patrick. Patrick 5 over Bart.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go.
"15 seconds left.
Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you're done.
Bart Log done with a 16-lap 5:04.9 result. Tony Hines done with a 19-lap 5:05.7 result.
Tom,
Brian
Tony,
Hasty
waiting on
done with a
Jacob, but waiting on
17-lap
Patrick.
5:10.3 result.
There's Jacob.
Tom Bach
There's
done with a
Patrick.
20
That
lap
is everybody. All right.
5:12.4
Tom takes it
result.
25-12.
Jacob
Tony
Frommier
second,
done with a
19-505. Then
18
Jacob,
lap
18-519.
5:19.4 result.
Ryan, Patrick,
All
Bart
drivers are finished.
finishing out the order. Lost
Patrick
Curtis
Willis
on lap
done with
8.
a 17-lap 5:21 flat result.
What's the score here? That's how we started the race and qualifying. This is, you have to hit view results to see the race.
All right. Podium pictures.
That's how you qualify. And this will show you. That makes more sense. This here, if you had live RC down on the bottom, or was good video, you could play it back. But remind me of bringing this video. You're on YouTube. No. Yeah, I knew it was by myself, but I thought, wait a minute.
All right, I need Jim, who's not here, Steve and Parker. Steve Wells and Parker Wells. Podium, guys.
Skip, you don't want to stay until 3 in the morning again?
No. No. It's a nice thing about this, we can get done at a reasonable hour. Yeah.
I knew it would be a late night, but when I seen you on Facebook last night.
Okay, Steve on that side, Parker on that side, leave a hole in the middle for Jim, who's not here.
I don't like staying that late.
Get on that side.
Just on the top, yeah.
Don't do
Stay
that.
on the top. Stay all the way on the top.
Tony, you're about ready. Tony, you're about ready to lose.
Smile, Parker. My damn phone went to sleep.
Put it on the internet. Dude, that was my time.
Come on, camera, back here. All right, guys, smile.
Jerry, man. Jerry.
Got it. All right. John, Dick, and Robbie. Come on, John.
What'd you say?
First time out gets a podium. Yes. John in the middle, Nick on this side, Robbie on that side. There we go. Yep. And I need a picture taker. Well, you're in the next one. Two.
We can just do a selfie.
Yeah, I'll get John take it. All right. Okay. Smile. Cheese. Tom, get up here real quick.
Come on, Tom, Dick, and Harry. You're the Tom.
I'm Nick, so.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if I want to change it out. Where's your car?
Tom in the middle. My things over there right now.
Act like you're holding up your car.
It's invisible.
You locked up or not?
Okay.